Hey there, fellow travelers in this beautifully absurd journey called life. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the hardest truths you'll ever confront. Your sick self-identity must die. Dramatic? Maybe. But buckle up, because shedding this toxic identity is your first step toward a life overflowing with health, abundance, and limitless potential. We humans have a strange habit. We collect our diagnoses like merit badges, clinging to illnesses as though they define our worth. Doctors' visits, endless prescriptions, those late-night Google searches, they've become more familiar than our dreams. But here's a truth bomb. This identity you've been carrying around like designer luggage is sabotaging you. It's as useful as an umbrella in a hurricane, comforting but utterly powerless. I can hear your objections already. This illness defines me. It's who I am. But let's get real. This cross you're bearing is outdated. You weren't created to drag suffering through life as if it were some badge of honor. Martyrdom stopped being trendy centuries ago. You, my friend, were created for so much more. Consider this. The universe is nearly 14 billion years old. Stars were born and died, galaxies spiraled into existence, and amidst this cosmic ballet, you appeared. You're literally crafted from stardust, forged in divine fire. You are a living, breathing miracle. And yet you allow an illness, something transient, to define your entire existence? That's like letting a shadow hide the magnificence of the sun. Remember Job from the Bible? Talk about a tough gig. This guy lost it all: health, wealth, family. But the beauty of Job's story wasn't in his losses. It was in his refusal to lose himself. Job knew his true identity wasn't in his suffering, but in something far greater, something divine. Your illness may be a chapter, but it's not your whole story. Your true identity runs far deeper than blood tests or hospital visits. The truth is, your real identity lies in those moments when joy spills effortlessly from your heart, in the passion ignited when you speak of dreams and purpose. It lies in the divine whisper of peace that resonates deep within your soul. But here's the catch. To embrace this authentic self, your old, sick identity must die. And believe me, it won't go down without a fight. That sick identity will scream louder than a toddler in a candy aisle. It'll whisper lies. You're not worthy. You're broken. You're stuck. But let's call that voice exactly what it is: utter nonsense. Your true self, your divine identity, is infinitely more powerful. Do you think Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel while fixating on his sore back? Did Da Vinci obsess over his joint pains while creating masterpieces? No, they saw beyond limitations, embracing a vision far greater than temporary suffering. You, my friend, are both artist and masterpiece, both poet and poetry. Your existence itself is divine art. Isn't it about time you started acting accordingly? Now let's dive into how we shed this sick identity and start truly living. Welcome to the amusement park of spiritual transformation. First stop, the roller coaster of radical acceptance. Acknowledge that your illness doesn't define you, it merely informs you. Climb those peaks of awareness, then release the old beliefs as you plunge into the truth. You are infinitely more than any diagnosis. Next ride, the Ferris wheel of forgiveness. Forgive your body. Forgive doctors who failed you. Forgive yourself. Let bitterness float away like a balloon released into the sky. From this height, you'll see clearly. Resentment is poison. Forgiveness sets you free. Finally, bounce house of belief. Rediscover faith, not just in the divine, but in yourself. Bounce joyfully in the knowledge that your worth isn't determined by health or illness, but is inherent, unshakable, God-given. Look, I'm not selling magical cures or empty promises. Health challenges don't vanish overnight. But here's the crucial shift. Your mindset defines your reality. You aren't your symptoms. You're a soul experiencing a temporary challenge. Focus not on what limits you, but on the limitless possibilities ahead. Take lessons from nature. A tree doesn't question its worth when it loses leaves. Rivers don't doubt their path when they encounter rocks. They flow onward, sure and steady. Your worth is equally intrinsic, unchanging as gravity. You exist, and that alone makes you priceless. Your purpose is not defined by your health status. It's defined by the depth with which you live your truth. Life isn't waiting for perfect conditions. It's waiting for you right now, exactly as you are. Let's face it, letting go of your sick identity is tough, like prying candy from a sugar-fueled toddler. But freedom awaits. Freedom from fear, labels, limitations. Freedom to define yourself as God intended, imperfectly perfect, wholly loved, divinely empowered. How to get there practically? First, cultivate awareness. Notice the stories you tell yourself. Are they empowering or limiting? Second, challenge those limiting beliefs relentlessly. Question their truth and toss aside anything that doesn't uplift you. Finally, rewrite your narrative boldly. From I'm sick to I'm healing. From I can't to I'm learning how. And God, He's always been holding the pen. He introduced Himself as I am, not I am illness or I am limitation. You're made in His image, boundless, powerful, divine. Embrace that truth and watch your life transform. Never underestimate humor. Laughing at life's absurdity breaks chains of fear. Life is a cosmic comedy, embrace it fully. Because laughter isn't denial, it's defiance. It's courage personified. Your illness isn't your identity, it's just a page in your story. You're the hero of this narrative. Heroes face battles, overcome obstacles, and never quit. So claim your heroism, release your sick self-identity, let it die, and from its ashes rises the real you, healed, whole, and fiercely alive. So step boldly into the fullness of who you truly are, a magnificent, divinely created soul capable of incredible beauty, abundance, and purpose. Shed your sickness-centered identity like an old skin and become who God intended, a vibrant, abundant being fully alive. Because life isn't just about existing, it's about thriving. Embrace the death of your old identity so you can truly, finally, beautifully live. Go forth boldly, bravely, joyfully. Let your sick self-identity die and watch your true self come gloriously alive.